Well, what a difference a day makes. Last night, we started in the 17-second bracket. Tonight, we're down to a 12-3-3-3 on the first group. So about a 4 or 5 second improvement on the track to get it so much quicker. We're ready here tonight. Justin Sanders at 12-3-5-7. Seth Stanley at 12-4-3-6. Shane Golobic at 12-4-5-2. GT, that's what we like to see, man. That is just incredible, the difference in time between last night and tonight. The track crew once again stayed late with the lights on until about 1 in the morning, ripped open the track again, tried to let some of that moisture dry out. They were here early today. I got here right at 9:30, and they were already ripping on the racetrack. So they've been at it all day, and right now the track in great shape to go a hot lap in here tonight. Tanner Carrick once again at 12-3-3-3, the quickest in that group. Next group will be the 5R of Ryan Rocha. Ryan out of Hanford, California, 19 years old, in the R&R Farms, Al Parker Racing Engines 5R. Behind him, welcome the 26R of Levi Hillier, Burlington, Washington, his second career start at Chico. He's just 15 years old. In the Sundollar Restoration, Rudine Racing. Beautiful number 26R. X1 joins us here tonight. We talked a little bit about this team, but Chance Grasty out of Sassoon City. Helped out big time by Bushy Financial Services, Inc., C&H Motor Parts, Sierra Single Ply. 3 wins last year, 18-year-old driver. Three of Caleb Montgomery, Templeton, California driver, 25 years of age. Shop Caleb.com. David Cry Construction, Woodland Auto Display. Follow him on his social media channels. He also has a paid subscription site called The Pit Room. Check it out with Caleb Montgomery in his Facebook and YouTube. You can follow it through that way. Pit Room gives you a detailed day in the life of a sprint car driver. Green, green, green. Hot lap session number 2. We'll see if we'll go quicker this time. Well, we're even quicker that time by. My goodness, Caleb Montgomery at 12.007. And problems on the back straightaway. That's the 93. Montgomery the fastest, 12.007. Chance Grasty at a 12.108. And John Clark at 12.180. That's Landon Henry that came to a stop, his first ever career start. He did practice down at Merced Speedway, they talked about to me earlier tonight, but his first official race in a sprint car. I think that was Mike Henry, his dad, Landon's dad, checking out the car. And yeah, something fluid dripping down there. Last night we saw Cole Croft do 2 hot lap sessions just to get more seat time. Not sure if that was their plan or if something did mechanically happen on the car and Mike was trying to figure it out. Next cars on the racetrack will include the 54. That's Carson Hall. The 40 is out there of Kinzer Cox. 2XM, Max Mitri. The 11, VS Junior. It's my boy. That's Jaden Bunch. Looking forward to having him have a good run here tonight. (21L) Landon Brooks going to join this group along with the 88 of Brad Bumgardner. Track cleared. Landon Henry will resume, so he stays out. Well, some more quick times here tonight. Max Mitri at 12:019. Jaden Bunch at 12:080. He's currently 3rd overall. Brad Bumgardner at 12:109. I mean, they're absolutely ripping right now. Full throttle around the High Bank Quarter Mile Clay Oval Speedway, world famously known Silver Dollar Speedway. See if someone could get to the 11-second bracket. We're right there. That'll give us a good segue to talk about the all-time 360 track record. It's held by Andy Forsberg, 11:406. The Sprint Car Challenge Tour all-time record held by John Michael Bunch, an 11:676. Fastest lap ever turned, it's by Joey Saldana, a 10:918, 10-second lap. That was March 13th, 2009. If anybody by chance has a 9-volt Duracell pit area or grandstands, we would love to have one in the booth tonight. So if anyone, it has to be like a Duracell 9-volt, the square kind. Somehow if you get that up to the announcer's booth, and that'll allow the transmitter to work all night for the pit area, that'd be pretty cool for them. David Johnson in this group. He wasn't with us last night. That's the 16th, David Johnson. Nearby Richfield, 26-year-old driver of the Johnson Family Farms, Johnson Racing Engines. Well, telling you what, we're sniffing around an all-time track record. Jake Howlett just went in 11.588. The all-time track record, 11.406. We are there. Forsberg just ripped around at 11.742. So 2 drivers in the 11-second bracket, and of course qualifying at single cars. You don't got to worry about other drivers. We'll see if we can get there. If this was a sprint car challenge tour race, that would have been the fastest lap ever. It would have knocked old John Michael Bunch out of the 11.676 area, but it's not. Just a overall 360 race here at Chico, night number 2 of the Silver Cup. Well, your first car to come out for qualifying would be John Clark, followed by Levi Hillier, Aiden Laramere, Austin Wood, and Tanner Carrick in that order. Keep track of times on the app called Race Monitor. We also have the back straightaway scoreboard. Up next, it'll be now Dylan Bloomfield. Forget about the John Clark first qualifier. This is Dylan Bloomfield. Opening lap, an 11-second lap, an 11.794, race fans. We're hooked up in Holland here tonight at the Speedway. Second lap, an 11.849. He's powered by Gary Silva Ranch's NorCal Waterjet. Gardner Heat Treating, Trackside Apparel. Next up, it'll be the 25 of Seth Stanley. Seth Stanley opening lap time, 12.083 for the number 25 in the Salco Better Energy. Stanley Brothers Hot Rods and Customs, Burns Plastering, Stucco, and Swimming Pool Perfections. Second lap is better. It's an 11.644. And that'll put him at the top now. 56, it'll be Taylor Hall, Roseville driver in the Quick Change Energy Drinks. Pressler Properties and Construction, Patriot Media. Mountain Aerial Tech, opening lap for Taylor, 13.321. Follow her on social media, Tay Hall 56, 19 years of age. Second lap better at 12.963. She is Director of Operations for a construction company at the age of 19. Next up, it'll be the 7C. That'll be Shane Golobic. Shane Golobic, race fans, on the loud pedal. Opening lap time for Shane is a good one, 11.739. Shane in the ANRAC Corporation NOS Energy Drink Lund Construction, number 7C. Second lap, an 11.739. Excuse me, 11.770 on the second lap, 11.770. Opening lap was better, 11.739. 17 is up next. That's Justin Sanders on the Speedway. Sanders in the Dittos Graphics, Gary Silva Ranches, Moose's LZ Bar and Grill, Triple X. Sanders with an 11.623. He's now the driver to beat in qualifying. 11.623, right there, knocking on the door of a track record. Second lap at 11.680. 11.680. Quick time up to this point, though, for Justin Sanders. 83T, welcome in Lincoln's Tanner Carrick, now 24 years of age. Sponsored by TC Guide Services, Interstate Oil, and CVC Concrete. Opening lap time in 11.672. 11.672. opening lap time for Tanner Carrick. Final lap for Tanner, 11.782 and 11.782. Next up, it'll be the 2A of Austin Wood out of the Sacramento area. Austin just turned 16 years old. Lightfoot Automotive, C.R. Wood. Opening lap time for young Austin, 11.658. 11.658. The SCCT champion driver from last season. Second and final lap, it'll be an 11.723. 11.723. Your eighth qualifier, up from Windsor, California, the 12J of John Clark and the CCI Electrical Jerry's Valero, Edinger's Enterprises, number 12J. Opening time in 11.896, 11.896 for the former Petaluma Speedway track champion John Clark. Second lap for John Clark. 11.898, 11.898. Second lap a little bit longer. Up next, it'll be the X1 of Chance Grasty. Chance Grasty up next. Opening lap time for Chance Grasty is an 11.835, an 11.835. That'll put him 7th overall. Second lap in 11.859. First lap quicker for Chance Grasty. Well, 5R Ryan Rocha, your next qualifier from Hanford, the R&R Farms, Al Parker Racing Engines, K&M Ag, 19 years old out of Hanford. Opening lap time for Ryan Rocha, 11.963. 11.963. Final lap for Rocha is better, an 11.892. An 11.892. Next up, welcome the number 3. This will be Caleb Montgomery. Caleb Montgomery out of Templeton in the shopcaleb.com. David Cry Engineering, Woodland Auto Display, number 3. Opening lap time in 11.739. 11.739 opening lap time for the Templeton, California driver, Caleb Montgomery. Second lap for Caleb is an 11.754. 11.754. Opening lap better. 12th qualifier, one of the newbies. It'll be the 1H of Bailey Hibbard. Bailey Hibbard all the way down out of Oregon for us. Bailey in the Dave Shop home, number 1H. Opening lap time, 12.186. 12.186. Final lap for the Medford driver, 12.052. He's helped out by Dave's Home Supply, BC Motorsports Rocket Designs. 26R Levi Hillier, your next car. Hillier out of Burlington, Washington, Rudine Racing, Sundollar Restorations, number 26R. Opening lap time, 12.344 for Levi Hillier. It's second start here at the Speedway. Final lap better at 12.272. 12.272. 121, Caden Steele out of Fresno. SenCal Services, Ardent General Incorporated, Tarleton Motorsports, number 121. He will be your 14th qualifier. Opening lap for Caden at 11.949. An 11.949 for Caden Steele. Second and final lap for Caden, a little bit better, 11.914. 11.914, that puts him 11th. 54 up next, another newbie here tonight out of Grass in Carson Hall. Now 21 years of age, Mel's Transmission and ART Enterprises. Opening lap time for Carson, 11.965 That's good enough for 12th right now. Second lap is in a 12.072. 12.072, opening lap better, 11.965. Well, the 88 of Brad Bumgardner, 43-year-old driver. It's the 24th year he's been driving sprint cars. He's out of Chico in the Tyner-Hurst Enterprises, RCM, and Shark Racing engines, number 88. Opening lap time for Brad, 8th overall, an 11.822. Good opening lap for the Chico native, Brad Bumgardner, in 11.822. Second lap for Brad in 11.855, 11.855. 17th qualifier, welcome from Paradise, youngster Jaden Bunch in 11 VS Junior. Voltage specialist, Bunch Electric, Bunch Family Racing. Opening lap time for Bunch, 11.963, an 11.963, that's 13th overall. Final lap longer at a 12.112, 12.112, 13th overall for Jaden Bunch. 18th qualifier up out of Redding, California, the 2SM Max Mitri in the MitriConstruction.com heavy equipment sales and Shasta Realty Group. Opening lap time for Max Mitri, 8th overall, 11.806, 11.806. Second and final lap, it's better at 11.745 for Max Mitri. Everybody trying to track down Justin Sanders, 11.623. Your next car, 19th qualifier, the 40 of Kinzer Cox. Kinzer Cox on the racetrack all the way out down from Oregon. Opening lap time, 12.143, 12.143. Crestwell, Oregon. He's a 30-year-old driver. Valley Teleservice Incorporated and Todd's Auto Body. Second lap is a 12.188, 12.188. Up next, it'll be the 21L. This is Landon Brooks. Landon Brooks, your next qualifier from Yuba City in the Lippert Construction. Don Ewert Sales, Tyner-Hurst Enterprises, 21L. Opening lap time for Landon Brooks is a 12.023. 12.023, that's 16th overall. Second lap, it will be better to move him up a little bit, 11.990, 11.990. 16 of David Johnson making his first winged sprint car start here at Chico since 2014. He's a 26-year-old driver. Johnson Family Farms and Johnson Engines help out David Johnson. Opening lap time 13.091. Spent a lot of years in the non-wing sprint car world. Used to run the economy sprints with wings back in the day. Final lap time 12.978. Well, last night's winner's got to get to an 11.623 for quick time. He drives the Pacific Highway Rentals, Wilkie Masonry, Pit Stop USA Highway Specialties, Redline Oil, MCK Pavings. Number 92 for Andy Forsberg. He's 5th overall in 11.685. 11.685. Can he find just a little bit more speed? And it looks like 11.665. That'll get him 4th now. Race fans 4th. Up next, it'll be the 17J of Josh Young. Josh Young hitting the racetrack. Josh out of Roseville in the All-Star Powder Coating Trocadero Club out of Roseville. Josh's first lap, 12.124. 12.124 opening lap time for the 17J of Josh Young. Second and final lap, 12.256. 12.256. The 2 laps for Josh Young. Well, welcome for his first career qualifying effort the 93 of Landon Henry, a 14-year-old out of Mather. Moxie Mechanical. Opening lap time for Landon Henry at 12:038. Arthington Tax Services, Cornerstone Financial, Daryl's Fabrication all help out young Landon Brooks into the 11-second bracket, 11:948 for the 5-time go-kart champion Landon Henry. Your 25th qualifier, the 7H of Jake Hallett. Jake Hallett out of Cotati, California. Jake, really quick earlier tonight in hot laps. Opening lap time for Jake Hallett. And it is quick time by Jake Hallett, 11:600. Second lap, 11:645, but the opening lap is the quickest of the night, an 11:600 by Jake Hallett. 26 qualifier, another newbie, Corbin Ruschenberg, number 26, the driver from Mesa, Arizona, your next qualifier. Opening lap time for him should be an 11:871. Opening time, Corbin Ruschenberg, that's 13th overall, in 11:871. Second lap in 11:846. 11:846. Second lap will be better of the two. That'll put him 13th overall. And I believe that is it. What a fast and furious qualifying that was for the old announcer here. The opening and best lap time of the night, Jake Hallett, race fans, an 11:600. Make some noise for the 7H out of Cotati. Justin Sanders, second quick at 11:623. Seth Stanley, 11:644. And then you've got Austin Wood, 11:658. And Andy Forsberg rounds out your top 5. Wowzers, that was some quick laps tonight. That was lightning quick here tonight at Silver Dollar Speedway. We're so thankful you're with us. You're here watching in person or at home on FloRacing. Up next, I believe it'll be the Dwarf cars getting some hot laps in. Once again, 25 Dwarf cars here tonight. Night number 2 of the Silver Cup. Welcome. Well, quickest lap was the 32 of Dan Guile of 15.711, followed by Mike Reeder of 15.790. The 42 Isaac Guile, his quickest lap 16.012, followed by Danny Wagner and Kevin Bender. Other drivers in that group included Jeremy Blackshear, Fred Dickey, Cheyenne Dickey, and Mike Grunert. Anthony Pope up next on the racetrack. Correction, Mike Grunert's in this group, the 12 down the back straightaway. He'll be joined by Anthony Pope, Steve Costello, Corey Eaton, Sean Whitney, Gage Myers, and that'll do it for group number 2. Well, third and final group for the NorCal Dwarf cars. Anthony Pope was the quickest in that group, 15.396, followed by Gage Myers, Corey Eaton, Steve Costello, and Dan Guile, the top 5. Marcus Hardina, Sean Whitney, last night's winner, your top 6. Brandon Allsworth, Tim Dotson in this next group. Roger Shores in the 98. Got one parked in turn 4. We'll go yellow. Back at it, green flag. Checkered flag coming out to finalize the Dwarf car hot laps. Anthony Pope still the quickest on our race monitor, followed by Gage Myers, Corey Eaton, Steve Costello, and Dan Guile. Marcus Hardina, Sean Whitney, Brendan Schrum, Mike Reeder, and Cody Schrum Rounds out your top 10 from practice laps. Mike Gruner, Isaac Guile, Brandon Allsworth, Dylan Schrum, Tim Dotson, Eric Fromong, Danny Wagner, Kevin Bender, Jeremy Blackshear, Fred Dickey, Cheyenne Dickey, Nyran Shores, Roger Shores, and Elijah Schrum, the 24 drivers that have at least completed a lap here in hot laps for the Dwarf cars. You see them parked on the infield. They'll have Frisbees. They'll walk towards us here in just one moment, throw the Frisbees into the grandstand, catch the Frisbee, hold on to it, see who autographed it underneath the Frisbee, and if that autograph matches the winning driver tonight, you'll get a free shirt. Got to head over to the Dwarf car pit area following the races. All fans, welcome to the pit area. Once the final race has been completed tonight, you can cross under the start-finish line right below the where the Bob Scoville, the flagman, stands. Little bit of tickling being done on the racetrack. Moments away from opening ceremonies, race fans. Thank you so much for being here. Night number 2. Get one final chance. You want to head downstairs, get something real quick to eat, drink. The restrooms are located on the outskirts of turns 1 and 4 behind the bleachers. We will be back live and loud here very shortly. Night number 2 of the Silver Cup. The Frisbees have been tossed in the stands. Catch the Frisbee, hold on to it, and then read the name that's been autographed underneath the Frisbee. Let's say it says Sean Whitney, like it did last night. He won the race. If you've caught that Frisbee and he wins the races tonight, head over to the pit area and give it